Life doesn't always go as planned, and tough times are something we all face. But what makes the difference is resilience, the ability to bounce back, adapt, and keep moving forward. Resilience isn't something you're just born with. It's a skill you can build with practice. Whether you're dealing with stress, loss, or uncertainty, there are proven strategies to strengthen your inner resilience. In this session, we'll explore how to develop a mindset and habits that help you stay strong, even when life gets hard. Today we will talk about how to build resilience in tough times. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding resilience. Resilience is the psychological strength to cope with stress, adversity, or trauma, and bounce back from challenging life events. It's not about avoiding hardship, but rather facing it head-on with a mindset of adaptability and strength. In difficult times, be it personal loss, economic hardship, health issues, or emotional struggles, resilience serves as a foundation for recovery and growth. Contrary to popular belief, resilience is not a fixed trait. It's a set of behaviors, thoughts, and actions that can be learned and developed by anyone. Understanding resilience begins with self-awareness, recognizing your emotional responses, identifying thought patterns, and understanding how you cope under stress. Research in psychology has identified key elements of resilience, including emotional regulation, optimism, mental flexibility, and social support. Resilient people are not immune to stress, but they are better equipped to handle it constructively. By reframing adversity as a challenge rather than a threat, they remain proactive, resourceful, and hopeful. This shift in mindset is crucial. Building resilience involves developing a set of internal tools, such as patience, mindfulness, and persistence, as well as external strategies like creating strong support networks. 2. Cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and effort, is central to building resilience. When facing setbacks, individuals with a growth mindset tend to view failure as a learning opportunity rather than a personal deficit. This perspective shifts their response from despair to determination. Embracing a growth mindset requires changing how you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," you begin to say, "I'm learning how to handle this." The internal narrative becomes more empowering and forward-focused. Psychologist Carol Dweck, who pioneered this concept, emphasizes the power of yet, as in, "I haven't figured it out yet." This small linguistic tweak opens the door to perseverance. Developing this mindset often involves reflecting on past difficulties and how you overcame them, thereby reinforcing your capacity to grow. It also means being open to feedback, embracing challenges, and staying curious even in hard times. People with a growth mindset are more likely to seek solutions, adapt to change, and maintain hope, all of which are key aspects of resilience. 3. Strengthening emotional regulation. In tough times, emotions can be overwhelming. Anxiety, sadness, fear, and anger are natural responses to adversity, but unchecked, they can cloud judgment and inhibit resilience. Emotional regulation is the skill of managing your emotional state so you can respond to challenges in a calm and constructive manner. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing, and cognitive behavioral strategies help regulate emotions effectively. These practices allow you to pause, assess the situation more clearly, and choose your responses rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness, for instance, trains the brain to observe thoughts and feelings without judgment, helping reduce emotional volatility. Building emotional resilience also involves increasing your window of tolerance, the emotional range within which you can function effectively under stress. This requires practice, self-compassion, and often support from mental health professionals. Journaling your emotions, talking to a trusted friend, or using grounding techniques like focusing on your breath can make a big difference. The more adept you become at recognizing and processing your emotions, the stronger your resilience becomes. 4. Building a support network. Resilience is not built in isolation. One of the most powerful factors that influence your ability to withstand hardship is your connection to others. A strong support network, family, friends, mentors, community, acts as a safety net during tough times. These relationships provide emotional comfort, practical help, and often new perspectives. Being able to express vulnerability and receive empathy from someone else significantly reduces the psychological burden of stress. If your current social circle lacks support, consider expanding it through community groups, online forums, volunteer organizations, or therapy groups. Building connections requires trust, effort, and consistency, but it pays dividends in resilience. Research shows that social support not only buffers stress but also improves physical health and reduces the risk of depression. It's also crucial to reciprocate. Supporting others can strengthen your own sense of purpose and belonging. Don't hesitate to ask for help when needed. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Strong relationships provide a sense of stability and security, which can anchor you when everything else feels uncertain. 5. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a loved one in distress. In tough times, we often become our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for not being strong enough or doing enough. But this self-criticism only adds to the emotional burden. Research by Dr. Pristin Neff shows that self-compassion is linked to greater emotional resilience, reduced stress, and improved mental health. It involves 3 key components: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Self-kindness means acknowledging your pain without judgment. Common humanity reminds you that suffering is a universal experience. We all struggle at times. Mindfulness involves being aware of your pain without exaggerating or suppressing it. Together, these components create a nurturing internal environment that promotes healing and resilience. You can build self-compassion by using affirmations, writing supportive letters to yourself, or simply taking time for self-care. It's not about self-pity or avoiding responsibility. It's about giving yourself permission to be human. 6. Finding meaning and purpose. During adversity, one of the most powerful tools for resilience is the ability to find meaning in what you're experiencing. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, famously wrote that those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. Finding meaning doesn't imply that everything happens for a reason in a cosmic sense, but it means you can derive value, lessons, or purpose from pain. Perhaps the hardship revealed your strength, redirected your path, or deepened your empathy for others. Reflecting on your experiences through journaling, storytelling, or counseling can help uncover this meaning. Many people who go through severe difficulties, loss, illness, trauma, report post-traumatic growth, a phenomenon where they develop a greater appreciation for life, stronger relationships, and a clearer sense of purpose afterward. Identifying your core values and aligning your actions with them during tough times reinforces your inner compass and sense of identity. This might mean supporting others, pursuing creative projects, or advocating for causes that matter to you. Even small acts of meaning, like helping a neighbor or creating something beautiful, can instill hope. Resilience thrives where there is purpose, because purpose fuels perseverance. During adversity, one of the most powerful tools for resilience is the ability to find meaning in what you're experiencing. Finding meaning doesn't imply that everything happens for a reason, but it means you can derive value, lessons, or purpose from pain. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.